platinum thing right here. But we're doing it all the time. So you better get some better beats and get some better rhymes. We got the game set, so don't complain yet. 24/7, never begging for a rain check. Old school soldiers passing out the hot. That rock, putting bounce in the mosh pit. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Hey ladies, hey fellas, and the people that don't give up. The lovers, all the haters, and all the people that call themselves players. Hot mamas, pimp daddies, and the people rolling up in caddies. Hey rockers, hip hoppers, and everybody all over the world. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Move it, now move back. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Breathe in, now breathe out. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Well, the cold weather is certainly helping. The Bengals offense getting going here for the first time. 9-0 now with their most recent victory. And the one to watch is this man, their third-year running back.
If you look back to last week, typically we think about him and how important he is to the run game. But last week, very active in the passing attack, and it just goes to show how versatile he is. You can ask him to do just about anything, and he'll be successful.
And this one is incomplete. We look at the Steeler defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, it's just going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
He's still on his feet. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. His 20th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about the opponent. So when you're playing well, you worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Here we go. Down they'll go to the ground attack. Trying to find a lane, but Instead, he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 180. It's hot. Hot.
They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and 10.
Gun. Stop. 80. Stop.
Here, Joe Burrow. Now he'll get it underneath to his running back. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd version.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago. Makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here we go. Stop.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Let's get set.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
11 empty. Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Go.
They'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. Couldn't get away. 3rd and 7 now.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
11. Gun. Stop.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals had 6 to their. Bengals offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half.
Here we go. 12, big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
A gain of 27 in the play.
Let's get set.
First down, Cincinnati.
From midfield now, Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Shifts past him at the 45. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen. He's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Yeah, he'll find Hall. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Burrow looking to pass. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. That is the first time that they targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work.
A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an all. So here are the Bengals set to take over. They are working on that very impressive 9-game win streak, looking to get it to 10 as they've got the lead here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Gun.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And the throw there going to be incomplete. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He is hoping to find the end zone for a 3rd time, and we sit now in the 3rd quarter.
And nothing would excite him more, but I think even more so, his offensive line. Anytime you've got a guy scoring that many times, that means you've done a really nice job in front of him.
Always giving props to the big fellas up front.
It's always a good idea. Those are some massive men.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Here we go.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he's got a Bengals 1st down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line. And his big night continues on that last run. The yardage there going to move him over 100 yards now for the ball game. So they'll come 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go. 180.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line. Here we go. To just a yard.
Now Burrow. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
1st down. An 8-yard pickup.
Gun.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 129 yards rushing for him in this one, and he is drawing ever closer to a 2,000-yard season. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now a handoff working right. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of it. Look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer in the end zone for a second home because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he is.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
1-1, ready?
The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 11, right 80.
First down, they'll go to the ground attack. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Gun.
And they'll keep leaning on the run game. Back to the ground. He sheds himself free. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Get set. Stop.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati first down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 180. Legs hot. Stop.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
On 2, ready? Here we go.
You got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
Another miss.
Still on his feet. And on the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Bengals add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of?
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky, 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 tricky. It's tricky to rock around, to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. Tricky. I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. All they just say is, or spend some time and rock around. I said it's not that easy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, B? It's tricky, tricky, tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time. And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. How is it, D? Tricky. It's tricky to rock around, that's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you into Paycor Stadium on the riverfront here in Cincinnati. Today, Week 12. The Broncos offense backed up here to start this drive. And all eyes on this man, their star running back. He had the game to end all games last week, did he not? I mean, every time we looked up, it seemed like he was in the end zone.
And let's face it, I didn't want to look up. I was enjoying what I was seeing on the field. Now, it's highly unlikely that he does it again, that type of a game. But maybe a couple of touchdowns? I think that's within reach.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. The numbers for him from a week ago. Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this out to the 30-yard line. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Look, the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in the fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 36-yard line.
Here we go. 11.
Now a handoff running for the middle. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Here we go.
3rd and 1.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And all the way in for the Cincinnati score. A big play there. With touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Bengals are on the board first here this afternoon. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
Here we go.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gun.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Burrow will throw. The kicker here, it's complete. Oh, breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, the offense.
Bengals offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime.
Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and
Good
5.
Can't stop.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Oh, good move. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 106 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Here we go. Stop.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see how spot right in midfield at the 50. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Here we go.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1, ready?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Here's a give up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves it with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Gun. Dot.
Back to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Broken tackle. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's just set. Right at
They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. And the touchdown record is now all his. CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have herded him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
Here we go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow evades the tackler, and now some space. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25.
Here we go. Dot.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. Room past the 35. Gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
So here are the Bengals set to take over. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. The boy showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game. So he's really made his presence felt in this one.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's got a Bengals first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll drop to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
Good reaction actions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with a little gain.
Throwing again on second down. Burrow. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball tips the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, and sometimes he doesn't act very well about what he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him.
The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
Here we go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So they'll get nothing out of that play, and it's second and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 and the 6. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's third and goal. They'll look to throw again. This is caught. Now he's able to break out of one tackle before quickly brought down. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth and goal. They'll try and run for it. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth.
Just set.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. So the completion gets them just a yard, and that will bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A great effort there. 48 yards. And the Bengals have. Home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, it's all been on display throughout.
On one, ready? Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down.
Somebody got to do it. I'm in. Hey, somebody got to do it. I tell you, watch him do it.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go.
They'll set up a throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. Second down and 3.
Here we go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. 22 yards. And the Bengals have 11-0 in their sights as they add on to their lead. This one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it,
When I step up in the place, they know I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head knock that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to regular discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I got the record, that's word on my feed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like to ya read. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Be student, be my Q-tip, I need Shahid. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body. Need more information.
EA Sports, welcome.
He's seen the football quite a bit here in this first half. Such an integral part of this offense. We'll start this next drive. 1st and 10.
Get in the end zone. Let's go.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much there. Maybe a yard. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Get it.
Ready. They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. Finding space at the 40. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Since play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Look there at the first quarter numbers, and now trying to add to those as this next drive begins with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground And he's going to be marked down up at the 12-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready?
They'll go with the counter on 1st down. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready?
They'll stick with him again. He's going to have a first down on that gain up to the 25-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that opens everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 11. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready?
They'll turn and hand this one off. And it will finally be brought down at the Niners' 16-yard line. That is a big play for Cincinnati. 35 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. It will give him 4 yards.
Ready? Set.
Here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ready?
2nd
Ready?
and 6.
Now give up the middle, and it'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Come on, set. 60 by 6. Ready?
Little quick pass to the receiver heading right.
Pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal.
Let's go. Go.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here to the goal line and in. Dawson Knox, touchdown Bengals. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Bengals offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet.
Get it.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It seems nowadays like there's so many running backs in the NFL that you can classify as being dual threats. Of course, we see them every week make their impact on the ground. But here in the first half, it's his ability in the passing game and do bulk of his damage as a receiving threat.
Come on, set.
Here's a designed run. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
His great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard choke play, one after another.
3rd and a yard.
We'll
We're trying to get this one on the ground, and he'll have the first down. He'll get him up around the 37.
What a luxury, Mike. Right? I mean, to have a guy like this that you know when you need these tough yards, you can just turn around, hand him the ball, and let him go get it. He's had some success already here in the first half, and that's a nice run to keep this drive going.
And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
Go! Hey, Smash! 77 Wolf! Ready?
Now this time they'll look to throw. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready? Let go!
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready?
He'll look to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire. So the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. The first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3.
Here we go.
It is 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. 2 minutes remaining here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment.
Ready up.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Blitz
coming. He'll throw it. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Ready?
Back to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He's already gone over the 100-yard mark on the ground in the first half, and he'll hope to add to the totals here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll throw out of the gun. The throw, that's complete on the slant. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
60 Eagles. Ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. Try to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 41-yard line.
Street.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
Set. Let go.
He'll drop to throw. Left side, it's complete. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Bengals offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10.
Go! Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down. So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Ready.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
And this is just more of the same, picking up exactly where he left off in the first half. And these numbers, Mike, as you see them, they just pop out at you. I mean, he has been the driving force of this offense from the very start.
Ready. Go!
Right back to him on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco 80.
Now faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. That was very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 10 yards
to
go.
And that is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Bengals offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And this team continues to just win football games, well on their way to another victory here. And the conversation is real. The 17-0 can be seen on the horizon. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he's going to have the 1st down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down, and as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Here we go. Like ready.
They'll try to set up the screen here. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And he will score! Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. And this crowd certainly has liked what they have seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in. They have not disappointed as they have the advantage here in the fourth. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Ready, check.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18.
Ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
Ready,
From
break.
6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Get it. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check, check. Check out.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Bengals. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And make it 3 touchdowns now. Remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December as they continue to be the #1 team in all of football.